Hi, my name is Jo Gauda from Hypnosis in the City. I have been a hypnotherapist for the last 12 years, treating clients from the world famous Harley Street in London and most recently from my practice in the city. I've seen about 7,500 clients over the years and seen them for a variety of issues, and one of the top treatments I was doing with the clients, it was a fear of public speaking. It's a very common issue within different groups of people, professionals, not only professionals, but it's a common fear. I don't know, is it the result of our school and education and sometimes being humiliated while we are at schools? I wouldn't be going into these assumptions, but I've seen lots and lots of clients for this issue. And how hypnosis can help you with getting rid of this fear, with addressing the issue. Because to be honest, having this fear and feeling powerless in this area can cause a lot of issues and problems in your life, especially in a professional life. Because let's create this scenario, it's quite a common scenario that you will have to train the staff, or you will have to do presentations because you're in a sales team, or you have to you're the manager and you have to train your staff. Then it becomes a problem. Sometimes not being able to present will stop you in your career. You won't progress further on within your career. You, as a salesperson, you wouldn't be able to make more sales and be in the top leader in your group. And as far as social life situations and fear of public speaking, the most common cases I see is a best man speech. So there is someone wanting to please and satisfy person and mate and colleague, and he would say, yes, I'm going to be your best man, and then for weeks and weeks poor guy will just dread the situation and will create the scenarios of avoidance and trying to escape from the situation, not sleepy, having sleepless nights, imagining how bad the experience is going to be, imagining how he will humiliate himself in front of the whole family by not being funny, but not being entertaining. And he brings this scenario of pounding heart, sweaty hands, shaking voice, and looking weak and powerless. And he would do this for weeks and weeks and nights and nights, and of course it will create the anxiety. So I see a lot of clients with the issue like this. But this is on a social scale. On a more professional scale is of course the being able to present at work, being able to speak to groups of people. And sometimes clients, they will have some limits in their minds, and they will say, oh Jo, I can present confidently in a group of 10 people, but when it's 11 people, I will feel completely powerless and I won't be able to do it. So we have even limits in our heads in front of how many people we can be confident and easy, and after what number of people we feel completely not confident in our abilities. But this is triggers all from unconscious mind, how we set ourselves with our habitual behaviors, how we set ourselves to be. So the person coming to be helped with fear of presenting, with fear of public speaking, will bring up this scenario, very specific scenario of how they're going to feel. So they will describe me the feelings in their body, the pounding heart, the sweatiness, the feeling pale, weak legs, shallow breathing, and shaky voice, and also expectation of being humiliated or ridiculed by the audience, which is most of the times, 99% of the times, is in their heads. But of course, if you're playing this film in your head all over again, it will scare you. It will scare you to death, and you won't feel like you would like to be doing these presentations. But the price for it, like not being able to progress in your career and feeling not capable of change, feeling embarrassed within and weak, it will stay there. So hypnosis can help very easily. I'm especially this treatment, I'm finding this extremely easy and very powerful, because number one is to relax. For someone who creates these scenarios, this thought process about how this experience is going to be, first of all, we need to relax. We need to relax this person. We need to bring the full relaxation of body and mind, and sometimes we have to learn how to relax. Sometimes we have to deeply learn. Again, we have to teach ourselves how to relax, and in this peaceful, calm, joyful and peaceful moments of your relaxation, we can suggest the change, and we can suggest to unconscious this perfect scenario. So I'll be always asking the clients about the perfect scenario. How would you like to feel? Because energy follows your focus. So what is the perfect scenario? Number one, we need to know, where are you? So it's like in a shopping mall. I'm here, so I feel like this, I'm going to feel like this, that's the way my body behaves, the way the expression of my voice is going to be, this is what I think is going to be, this is what I've experienced. So for me is this information, I am here, like in a shopping mall. So we know what the client is, but then we can reprogram unconscious mind, because hypnotherapist is like a mind hacker. It will access unconscious mind with your permission, because of course you want a change. It will access your unconscious, and it will change the habitual thinking. It will change the folder in your unconscious mind full of the information which is not useful to you anymore, like a scary movie. And it will replace with the positive new scenario. So I would always ask the client to give me the positive scenario, to give me the positive scenario about how you're going to feel. And then over the time, it will settle in unconscious mind, and it will become a new, healthy, useful habit. And when it comes to the presentation, it feels so natural, so you don't even have to think about it. And this is the most common thing I hear about after the hypnotherapy sessions for, to be honest with you, most of the treatments. That it just felt so natural. I even didn't think about it. I just started to do the presentation. I was fully engaged with the audience. I felt this warmth and friendliness from the audience, and I felt so good. I even didn't think about it. My voice was professional, calm, relaxed, and my body posture was confident. I even didn't have to think about it. So this is the whole thing about unconscious mind and hypnosis and reprogramming. We feel like we don't even have to think about it, and that's the beauty of it. There is no tension. There's not even willingness in this, because it's already settled in this unconscious folder within us through hypnosis. So if you feel you need to progress in your career, you need to conquer this fear of public presenting, you need to feel confident in standing in front of the group of 10, 20, 100, 500 people, I can explain to you in a detail the whole process, how it can be done with hypnosis. And I invite you now to book this free, no obligation call with me by clicking this button below. Let me help you to progress towards the things you deserve, and just get rid of this fear which is stopping you, and so you can express your full potential now.